They sure are, and I'm sure this man is going to be leading all of the fun because we've got Kenny Brooks here with us now. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Another big win against a ranked program, a big ACC foe. What's this one feel like for you when you get to walk in that locker room and see everybody celebrating?
It feels fantastic because you're instilling belief in them, all throughout the year. And as you get to this point, you walk in and you tell them, if you do this, if you do that, you can be victorious. And then when it starts to come to fruition, you seem like a genius, and then they'll listen to anything you say after that. But it is. But these kids have worked hard. They worked tireless all year. I think there were some unfair expectations put on us early just because you don't just plug and play. You get transfers and it takes time. You have freshmen who are going to play for you. It takes time. But I'm very proud of our leadership, with Liz, Georgia, and Kayla. They're battle tested. They've been to the Final Four. And not only did they spread their, influence over the kids from just watching them, they're starting to be vocal leaders. And that's really helped us get to this point where we are.
And that's why I hate the preseason polls.
Oh.
and you were, but anyway, let's move on.
Right.
I thought tonight maybe your most complete game. I always look at games and I think, oh, I can work on this. We'll show them a little film on that. I thought you played really well both ends of the floor. A lot of really good stuff.
We did. And Coach, what we are, we know who we are. And, a lot of times there's speculation about our defense or, a lot of different areas of our game. We're not going to be a certain type of team that's going to run out, trap, press, cause havoc. Mm-hmm. We're just not built that way. But we know how we are built. And the kids are starting to play to that philosophy. They're understanding their assignments. It's a very, very high IQ basketball team. The way that they tell me stuff. I'm like, sure, go with it. Yeah, go with it. But it's a thing of beauty, and that when you don't have to coach every movement. And when they're telling each other where to go, and they're feeding off each other, but it's taking a little bit of time to get to that point. And I like where we are because there's so much familiarity right now. We play UNC. I think it was the 11th time that Liz had played against them. They know all of our plays. Yeah. NC State, we played against them. They know all of our plays. So now we have a couple players, or a lot of players, that we can just put in position to say, okay, it's coming. Stop it. And I like where they are and the way that they're playing with each other right now.
And it feels like going off of that tonight, you guys really did a good job of hitting your second and third option off of sets. And Kayla King, Matilda Eck were both huge for you guys, Coach. We've talked about Kayla King and her importance. What is the ceiling for this team if those two play like that?
You know what? And I thought we let them off the hook a couple times because they could have made a couple more. Yeah. And if you do that, then it really expands. You just bust the game wide open. Mm-hmm. But this league, there are a lot of great coaches, a lot of film watching, and sometimes it's a copycat league. And so we've been doing the pick and roll very well, and so people are starting to cover it certain ways. And so we're working on different things too. We're looking for different options off of it. Our kids watch film tirelessly, and it came to tonight. When they did a lot of the same things as some of the previous teams did. Mm-hmm. We found that second and third option, and we got some clean looks. And our shooters are too deadly to just give them clean looks. So it's almost putting it back in a situation of pick your poison. Mm-hmm. Do you want to double Liz? Do you want to take away her? If you do that, we have other options out on the perimeter.
Yeah, I like how you're being very modest about, our pick and roll we did good. Best
in the country, arguably.
Okay, pretty much the best in the country. But as I'm sitting there watching, you guys' secondary is like by far one of the best in the ACC. Mm-hmm. Like, as far as the secondary, you guys look just like the Warriors, where y'all just get it up, pass. If there's an extra pass, you get it, you shoot it. Like, what is the preparation like that at practice and, getting the girls on one page?
We have always stressed, one more. Sharing the basketball. We're one of the better teams in the ACC in assists. Yep. I think it's us and Notre Dame. And we take pride in that. The kids love a one more. Sometimes they do one more too many times. They have the shot. But they love to celebrate in each other's successes. That they don't care if it's one more. It doesn't matter who hits a three. They're throwing up whatever they do in the celebrations and whatnot. But that is great for our group. And if we could continue to do that, we're very hard to guard because we share the basketball at a very high clip, and that's what makes us really dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I was one of the doubters about your defense, your man-to-man defense.
I think they heard you say that. Yeah.
Taking you off the dribble, but I love the zone.
Yeah,
I think the zone was spectacular tonight. So.
I
play a little more.
I tell you, like our kids are basketball junkies. They listen to you guys all the time, so just beware. Beware. But they never get angry. They're not going to try to go out and prove you wrong, anybody wrong. They're just trying to prove themselves right. They know who they are. Yeah. They know what we're doing and what they have to do, and it's the way we built it. way we built it. And from day one, we stress team defense because I know if we play a one-on-one tournament, my kids are all losing. they're all losing, and we know that.
Yeah.
But we know that if I funnel you here and then we do this, and we're very long. With the exception of Georgia, everyone is 6 foot and taller. So we'll try to put you in a certain situation and contest your shot, and then we do a really good job of rebounding the basketball, and that's who we are. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm very proud that they are very aware of what's going on around them. They love basketball. You know, they're constantly watching and texting me, did you see this game? They watch more than I do. and so you guys beware. They hear everything you say. Not that they're going to hold it against you, but it just, you know, they know who they are and they work
So
hard.
I inspired them.
We're just trying to get bulletin board material.
Yeah, Coach is just trying to help, you know, as she always does. Coach, just one more for me. I love the lineup of Kitley and Strack together. And it feels like you can play that more as Strack is developing. What look does that give you?
She's big. She's 6'5". She moves exceptionally well for a 6'5", and she is so smart. She is so smart. She plays angles. What she lacks in quickness guarding a quicker player, she makes up for it with her length, and she blocks shots at a high rate. She on another team, she would be a lot better. She would get more time and more touches. When we go to practice and Liz does in practice, she gets buckets. She really does. And the only issue is she's playing behind an All-American.
Yeah.
And so, you know, but playing them together, they work very well together. Liz absolutely loves playing with her. Loves it. She talks about it constantly. Claire is a really good high-low basketball player, but she's doing a really good job, and she's been great for us like the last 5 games.
She has.
It was fun to watch tonight. And Coach, before we let you go, I think Kelly brought it up earlier that your team feels like last year you really started peaking at the right time. Now you have the experience of last year. You know what it takes. These girls know what it takes. How do you feel about where this team, I know you're not going to project anything out, but how do you feel about where this team is right now, given you know what it takes to get to where you were last year?
Well, the only thing that we think about is today, and today I feel great.
There you go.
So I just got to talk to on the road. I feel good. It's going to be a really nice ride home. You know what? I don't know what movie we're going to watch. I did veto the Barbie movie coming up. That was just, I couldn't take that one. But you know what? Whatever they want to watch going home, I'll let it happen. But this team does a phenomenal job of focusing on the moment.
Wow.
They don't look to the next part. You know, we enjoy today. All right, we're going to celebrate it. We're going to celebrate it. We're going to have fun with it. We'll watch film tomorrow, and then we'll get on to whoever we're playing on Sunday. And that is a beauty with this group. They are phenomenal at that. It's just really locking in focus. Because if you look ahead, you can lose your way. You can get depressed, you know, because, you know, the stretch, you know.
In the ACC.
In the ACC, exactly. So you just need to really focus on what's going on today, and our kids do a phenomenal job of that.
Well, Coach, we enjoyed being here for it today. Don't get mad at me, because the next thing we have is a promo that says you guys are playing on our air Thursday, so I know we're focused on tonight.
Okay.
But we're going to take a look ahead,
that's my cue.
And say that you guys are back on ACC Network next Thursday. Kenny Brooks, we appreciate the time.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.